I want to add a rectangle and a circle. I want to use the control points on these shapes. When I click on the points, nothing happens. So to bring up my Edit Points toolbar, I'm going to click View, Toolbars, Edit Points. On here, the points don't work, and even our Convert to Curve does not work. Before we go any further, I'm going to make a copy of our square and our circle, hitting Control-C, Control-V, and bringing them right down. Now to keep these two straight, I'm going to add some text. And we've got Convert to Curve and Convert to Polygon. Under the Convert to Curve, I'm going to select the rectangle, go up to Modify, Convert to Curve. Now when I put my arrow over one of these corner points, we see the arrow with the little box. Clicking on it shows me two control points. So we've made this into a curve. And on our edit points, all our icons are active. So we can delete the point, insert a point, move a point, split to curve. Clicking on our circle will do the same thing. Modify, convert to curve. And clicking on these points shows us that we've got 4 symmetrical points. Stretching it out, I can pull it out, I can convert it to a corner point, and then I can use the control points here as well. Let's keep it on the page. Now we're going to select our rectangle and convert this to polygon. Modify, convert to polygon. Going down on our corners, and we see that although all our edit points are active, we don't have any control points here. If we go back into our Curve Lines toolbar, we'll remember that curves showed all our transition points as curves, whereas polygon only had straight lines. So there are no control points on the polygon, but there are on our Bezier curves. And we can convert this point to a Bezier curve just by clicking on one of the points in the edit points. So if polygons only do straight lines, how are we going to do this circle if we convert this to a polygon? Let's check it out. Clicking on it, modify, convert to polygon. There we see many transition points, all straight lines, and to show that they're straight lines, we have to zoom in a little. And here we see we only had to zoom in 1,368% to see that we have got a bunch of little straight lines. Let's go back to the normal size. And this works the same way as we saw above. I can select some or all of the circle and then pull it out and stretch it out, and clicking on the points mode, turning that off. Now I treat it just like a regular shape. I'm going to add a rectangle and a circle. Selecting both, I'm going to group these together and now convert this group to a curve. It looks kind of like it worked, but when we click on it and when we hit the points, we see that that does not work. Now if we ungroup this and click on the single shapes, going into the points mode shows us that it did work for the individual objects within the group. But we had to ungroup it to see that that did work. So now let's try this on something with a special handle, like this frame. I'll go up, Modify, Convert to Curve. And now we'll ungroup it. And it looks kind of like it worked. But our points with the shading are not the same points without the shading. So it kind of works, but not exactly how we'd expect. So if we ungroup the shapes with special handles, we can do somewhat of converting to curve, but it may not be exactly what we're looking for.